This is Epic Book Recaps, a podcast that offers complimentary audio summaries of influential nonfiction books, making learning a smarter experience. Blitzscaling by Reid Hoffman, Chris Ye. In the competitive landscape of the business world, companies from Silicon Valley are often seen as the epitome of success and innovation. This region is home to tech giants like Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, and PayPal, and the list of prosperous enterprises seems endless. The secret to their success, many believe, lies in the unique ingredients that founders include in their recipes. Silicon Valley is a magnet for entrepreneurs, attracting young talent to create groundbreaking ideas in a community of like-minded individuals. It's a network of investors, innovators, and fierce competitors. The intense competition for market dominance is a catalyst for startups to think outside the box. It's here that the concept of blitzscaling can be particularly useful. The term blitz suggests fast and dynamic intervention, and it's a strategy that prioritizes operational speed over efficiency to boost a company's growth. However, blitzscaling is not without its risks. It's a powerful technique that can transform a great idea into a $100 million deal, but it also involves many risks. The concept behind it is to reject traditional, calculated ways of handling business and start skating on thin ice to achieve the quickest results. This can mean paying less attention to product quality, neglecting customer service, or making non-intuitive investments. It's a hit-or-miss approach. If it fails, the entire company could be in jeopardy. Blitzscaling is not a one-size-fits-all strategy. It's a set of principles that can be applied based on personal experience. Whether you're a potential entrepreneur, a capitalist, or a CEO, understanding the strategy of blitzscaling can provide valuable insights. To stay afloat, companies must be ready to change course at any time. Today, software technologies are conquering the high-tech world at lightning speed, prompting startups to keep up with market trends and be ready to rearrange their direction and implement new strategies. There are four main approaches to growth that companies can adopt depending on their stage of development. First, classic startup growth. This approach is most suitable for when the enterprise is in its infancy, and the main focus is on creating a valuable product that's just right for the market. There's still some lack of confidence in whether the company will survive the competitive storm. Second, classic scale-up growth. Perfect for when the product's value is well established, and the buoyant demand pushes a company to grow. The ambition here is to increase revenue efficiently. Third, fast scaling. This method includes giving up on efficiency and implementing speed in the business plan. The only difference with blitzscaling is the confidence that this process will be fruitful. Fourth, blitzscaling. The plan mirrors fast scaling but is more aggressive. There's no guarantee that the company will endure such an earthquake inside the organization. When a company chooses to pursue the strategy of blitzscale, it should be ready for profound adjustments, especially in personnel. The company's journey starts with the family stage, with up to 10 employees, consisting mainly of founders and masterminds of the startup, with a very informal and intimate atmosphere. Then comes the tribe period with dozens of workers, followed by the village stage, where the company grows to hundreds of members. The last stages are city and nation, where the staff number goes beyond 1,000 and 10,000 people, respectively. Such figures indicate the level of complexity when it comes to management. The number of employees serves as a meter that measures the advancement of the business. For instance, Instagram, a social platform, managed an enormous influx of users with only 13 staff members, later becoming part of Facebook. The successful execution of the blitzscaling strategy is only possible with a comprehensive business model. Companies like Amazon and Airbnb have brought something unprecedented and unheard of to the market. Amazon, in particular, gave a new impetus to the commercial domain by proposing the idea of a website with all possible goods for purchase, with excellent customer service and free shipping around the country. Not only should the models be innovative, but they also need to generate profits. 4 factors contribute to the growth of the company. First, market size. Envisioning the market range is paramount. It helps to see if your product will last under any circumstances. It's a tremendous asset that brings endless benefits, mainly if it stimulates the ascending of supplemental markets. Second, distribution. The product can only exist if the customers are interested in buying it. Tools like virality and the usage of other networks can significantly boost distribution. In a modern world, the former is a somewhat organic process. People share the platforms or gadgets they like on social media, attracting potential customers. Leveraging other networks includes utilizing other platforms for promoting the product. A vivid example is the company PayPal. They enabled their payment option on eBay. Third, high gross margins. This aspect shows the company's performance and profitability. It displays how much the enterprise earns by subtracting all the operational costs from the sales. This indicator appeals to venture capitalists. Fourth, network effects. Once the product has earned a big name and a reputation, its value increases with its expanded usage. The classic instances are social media applications like Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Such an escalation can also lead to the utilization of interconnected commodities if the company has a few other branches. The building of the enterprise is not as smooth as it may seem. It's difficult to maneuver. You're bound to encounter some roadblocks along the way. One is the mismatch between the product you introduce with the current market. Another issue is the inability to supervise the company's large scale due to the lack of staff or proper infrastructure. By outlining the constructive business model, the management can address these issues from the very outset. The perfect timing for scaling up the business is crucial. Given the excellent results of Blitzscaling, this strategy might appear as the fairy dust that elevates the company to the higher ground. The truth is, this approach is not universal. Before initiating the Blitzscaling, the executives must assess several factors on the market. The first and foremost is the search for the golden opportunity. Today's market offers a wide selection of goods, technologies, and services. Under such conditions, carving a niche for your company can be a daunting challenge. If you find the potential gold mine, you can consider Blitzscaling as your next step. Mercado Libre, the Latin American analog of Amazon and eBay, appeared at a time when its American equivalents were already thriving. Mercado Libre was not a pioneer of e-commerce, but persevered and became one of the leading players in the Latin American market. The phenomenon behind it, the founders saw the opportunity to evolve into a local first scaler, and it worked out. This case proves that being an innovator is half the job. Most success lies in being the first to escalate the startup into a major company. Pursuing fields entirely unknown to your competitors is essential to retain dominance in the market. All it takes is to thoroughly examine the subject and become a pro before your rivals come to their senses and recognize the opportunity. Cutthroat competition is a signal that signifies your company's need for blitzscaling. If you have confidence in your business model, you have to scale up so as not to sink into the oblivion of the business world. Blitzscaling should not be an infinite process, as it can provide benefits only for a limited period. If the enterprise has already reached the ceiling of growth or relapse in staff output, it would be more reasonable to switch to efficiency and polish up the quality of the product. With the company's substantial expansion, the executive's position transforms. In a family, the founder attends to daily tasks and critical issues. The tribe stage is the time when the creator of the organization supervises the crew. As the company approaches the city and nation phases, the founder must be competent enough to delineate the strategies and set the corporate culture. Management innovation is an integral satellite of blitzscaling. 8 key points could help flatten the chaotic transition from a startup to a fast-scaling enterprise. First, enlargement of the team. bigger groups of staff members contribute to the company's efficiency. However, such structural improvement requires careful preparation and designing agendas and procedures. The company loses its unofficial and relatively cordial aura, which may affect the early employees who developed a special attachment to startups. Second, switching focus to the specialists. Each startup depends upon people with a broad spectrum of expertise. Third, gathering employees. As the company grows, a team of talented employees will be gathered to help with operations. Fourth, increasing the number of managers. The company will need more managers to oversee the growing number of employees and departments. Fifth, implementing new procedures. As the company expands, new procedures and systems will need to be put in place to ensure efficiency and organization. Sixth, introducing new technologies. As the company grows, it will need to adopt new technologies to keep up with the demands of the market and the competition. Seventh, improving communication. With a larger staff, communication becomes more complex, and the company will need to implement new systems to ensure everyone is on the same page. Eighth, adjusting the corporate culture. As the company grows, the corporate culture will need to evolve to accommodate the new staff and the new challenges the company faces. These changes can be challenging, but they are necessary for the company to continue to grow and thrive. The key is to manage these changes effectively and to ensure that the company's culture and values remain intact throughout the process.